Let's find peace within ourselves. Finding peace within ourselves is kind of like this kind of activities. Going to be taking care of your body, which is a great exercise. Walking, the percentage of belly fat is going to go down. Overall, your percentage of your body fat is going to go down because walking is a great and the best exercise for losing fat, actually belly fat. And plus, you go up in hills and stuff like that, so you change the vibration of your walking, and that is very, very healthy. And then you be able to hear the birds, feel the peace, a lot of fresh air, and the environment from cars, movement, people, running around, activities. So you get a lot of inner peace um, when you do trails like this, and you take your time to walk, and it's a great exercise, and you find peace within yourself by doing things like this, right? Have a moment for yourself, and then do trails. It's very, very healthy in both ways. You get exercise, you get kind of like a meditation um, by just coming through here, analyzing your goals, see where you are from, um, your 3 to next 12 months. For example, in a little bit here, I'm going to start imagining and thinking about how I want my next year to be, right? Because this year I already got it, everything I already figured it out, like all my goals already. Because it's like on the way you adjust as you execute and you adapt, right, to your life and goals. Good morning, ladies. And um, so, it can be a little change here and there, but I know my direction. And then for next year, I got to start, coming up with other goals, like, because by then, this goals would be accomplished, and then I would have to have other goals on top of that. So, um, this kind of the things that you should use to heal yourself. I think the first thing is God. Like you really gotta connect with God in order to have the strength to you know, to um, to feed the soul that is necessary because we're talking about body, mind, soul, right? To live a successful life. So you're not going to be able to live a successful life by leaving a step behind. You got to do all steps. That means if you neglect to do something, it's not going to work for you a successful life. You can be great and successful in one area, two areas, but a successful life doesn't mean you are good and great and successful and it has not successful, it has success in some areas. It got to be all areas. That means relationship, healthy, right? Soul connection with God, um, business, money, right? It means all areas, right? And then that way you live the principle of the habit. The way you do one thing, you do everything. So if you gain success in money and relationship, you should be having success with God, right? As for your soul, right? Spiritual being of you, and which is great because it's like when you do all the things, you get like a different kind of type of transformation because now everything with you is successful, right? Everything with you is successful, and that would be more meaningful than everything else because you cannot combine one thing against I don't know the word right now, but against all things. You cannot compare one thing against all things, right? And that's why it's very important for you to be successful, have a successful life, not just have success in one area, right? So that's what I recommend, and that's how I'm living my life, right? I got to be able to And I am, and I'm doing it, and I'm capable of to be a man for God, for my family, for my friends, for the universe to serve as I'm serving you right now, sharing with you my thoughts, utilizing the platforms that is available like the YouTube with intent, great interest in my heart to help somebody else, give them a spark, a push, a wake up, for them to get back to the edge. You know, if they lost the edge, right? To get back to in track if they lost, you know, the road to success. To wake up if they are sleeping, right? To kind of push them on their way. To kind of like, you know, have them like analyzing that is their time, and their time is not forever, and they got to really start doing what they want to do, right? And I feel great about, you know, every video I do, because I know it's only positive stuff, and compressing and pushing away bad stuff. So that means all I talk about on my channel is to help people exchange the negative to positive, right? And by doing that, they got to utilize their powers of self-control, self-mastery, self-confidence, and that's what they do gain and receive as in return of applying this actions in their life, right? They get to get that in return. They get to have the power. They get to control their life, right? And live a successful lifestyle, right? Which is doable and possible. That's what God wants for us, right? Because imagine a successful lifestyle, the way I talk about it here, is that's what God wants for us to do, right? He wants us to take care of our body, not put those bad substances into our bodies, like drugs, alcohol, and all those things. And you know, He wants us to take care of our spirit and love Him, and have our time with Him, and have Him as a priority, right? Having Him as, like, you know, on our plans, right? And being all we can be to our family, you know, be a good example as a father, you know, be a great husband, a great leader for your family, lead the way, protect them, take care of them, right? Show them love, right? Same thing with the family, like father, mother, sister, brothers, right? And on with partners, business, work, job, right? So that's the way to go. A successful life, successful lifestyle. That's what we do. Okay. Beautiful. That's the kind of type of inner peace that we need in our lives. Let's roll. It's your man Warren here. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. God bless you. Make the rest of your life the best.